Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. This is a new series that Dave and I are putting together. It's Glorious Summer Day from Lone Canuck Publishing, scenario number 19, I think it is. Canadians versus Germans again, and it is all vehicles with the exception of three squads and half tracks that the Germans have. So a lot of vehicle movement rules are going to be here, and Dave and I are starting to learn those again, so we probably included some errors in this. So before we get into the scenario itself, what I'm going to walk through is basically my strategy for this, and I'll mention after the game what Dave's separate strategy was. So Germans are in defense, and basically what they have to do is they have to guard. Where's the? They have to basically guard this hex. If the Canadians can get one vehicle with that's mobile and has a functioning main armament with LOS to that hex, excluding smoke, which it explicitly mentions in the victory conditions, then and they have to be within 12 hex range, then they will win. So the Germans, who are outnumbered, basically, I think it's 8 armored vehicles versus 10 or 12 for the Canadians. 12 for the Canadians. Germans are outnumbered, so they have to set up wisely. So what I did to prevent this, assuming that Dave's comes on from this half of the map board here, and he's going to probably approach it from the east as well as the west, trying to get through here, and possibly a push through the center. What I was going to do is I was going to set up my infantry units in these wood hexes over here. I do have one Shrek to worry about, or not worry about, but to deal with. But basically set up something like this where I have my infantry in the woods covered up. Covering the approaching forces. If anything comes its way through the west, I should say, like example along this road, they can use their inherent Panzerfaust or again the Shrek 4x range to hopefully knock out stuff. And to support them in the center, I was going to use a Panther, park it here. So this is going to be my center holding force. So my west and my east axis, so I was going to cover off with a Panther up here, a mortar over here. This would help cover this axis down here. The mortar would cover the western approach of anything that comes this way. So between those two of them, they should have do a good job of pinning anything here from the Canadian side. And in the south, I was going to do the same with a mortar, a T4, and a Mark IV and a Panther. Was the same kind of idea. I was basically going to block off this approach here. Something like this worked in the past. With a view to trying to stop any Canadian excursion coming from this way. So that was my basic idea for my setup. Germans move first. However, I'm only allowed half my movement points to start off with. And I have these Panthers, which are early war models. And there's a SSR, which says they have black movement numbers, which means that they stall on 12 when they try and start up. So they don't have to worry about their engines burning, but they do have to worry about stalling on startup. So which is another limitation, aside from which I have the half movement points at start. So I'm only able to roughly get into this general area over here on the first turn. Doing some pre-game planning, I was able to move these vehicles using roads to this area over here in the center, around about here on the roads in the east, and in the west, in the vicinity of this building over here. So there's still not really much line of sight between the two forces in the first turn. So the first turn is probably going to be a lot of just positioning. Second turn, we start to get a little bit dicier. I'm able to actually occupy these positions, and Dave is able to move further and exploit depending on how he sets up. So that was my thought on how the game was going to go. I was going to basically play a defensive position with these units here. And wait for him to come to me. We'd actually played one scenario before this, and we were just testing things out because we hadn't used vehicles a lot, and Dave did basically a full-out armored assault A lot of his vehicles burnt from good German defensive fire, and what was left, unfortunately for Dave, most of the main armaments broke when he was trying to knock out the Panthers. Ended up being a German victory from that perspective. But the intent wasn't to win the game. The intent was to try out the rules with vehicles. And doing a full frontal assault, I think Dave realized that it was really not beneficial to the Canadians. So he's likely going to change his strategy for this one that we're going to be showing you in a bit. But at any rate, that was my setup. Play defensively, block off some lines of sight, try and blow up his tanks as far away as possible, while staying relatively close to the victory point objective to deny him access to that. So that was my plan. After the game, talking with Dave, came up that his plan was opposite of what we did in that initial playthrough where he was all aggressive. He was playing very conservative. He's going to pop a lot of preemptive smoke and play defensively in anticipation of me approaching him. So that's his general strategy, and we'll see how that plays out now in the video. See you guys at the end of the video.
I don't know if you still want your sniper.
That's fine then.
You can probably pull them onto the board so you can set them up.
No, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 6. 7, 8. I can go ESB and stop. That would bring it down to a 10 or less. I need to not stall, I think. I'll do that. So this first Panther. Can't even grab him there. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to use excessive speed to go 7 and then stop. So that's going to be 2 more points that I want to spend. So I need to make a roll.
Only 1 more point.
1 more point. So I need I believe it's only +1 for the extra bonus, I think. So let me roll this, and if it's around 10 or 11, it's fucking 11. So it's start.
Auspicious.
I burnt out my engines.
Well, you're not red, remember? Your numbers are black.
Yep. So it's immobilizing the hex.
It's an okay hex being immobilized then, I guess.
Yes, and where he wanted to go anyways, he's going to park his ass. So that one's immobilized. I don't know if you have any immobilized counters.
We do. On the back of the motion rings. Are you crew exposed though?
Yes.
Because there's no one close to you, so.
Okay. Well, that's awkward.
That was the first time we used that.
Yeah.
Big roll.
All right, this Panther here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay in motion.
Do you want him crew exposed or?
No, you can be hashed down. It's fine. This Martyr is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 7. Stay in motion. This half track is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stop.
8.
Great. This half track's going to do the same, so it'll be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 7, 8. Not stopping. I'll stop there. And these guys will join them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop there. Panther number 2 or 3 is going to go 1, hatches up. 2, 3, 4, 1.
No.
2.
Want to be this one. You're shortchanging yourself.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop for 7. Mark 4 is going to go 1. Fuck.
Yeah, you're
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop for 6. And this martyr is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to stay in motion.
Sweet.
Sweet. And that'll be it for the German turn. It's the Canadians, yeah. Should do a wind change. Never know, man. Smoke's gonna come into play and a gust or something. Burn up all your snake eyes on that.
Smoke stuff. I think it'd be a big problem for you if there is a wind.
No, potentially.
Right. So, exposed. Coming on this road, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. And his buddy that's going on. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stay in motion. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and stop. Six, 7, 8, 10, 11, and stop there, I guess, for now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 6, 7 and a half, 9 and a half.
9, 10 and a half. 2 move.
Yep, I thought I said 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 7 and a half.
Yeah.
8, 9 and a half.
I can't count.
10
and a half, but yeah.
and a half. And 12 and a half. I guess I'll stay there. This one.
Is he stopped or in motion?
Oh, he's in motion because I didn't get to where I'm going. One, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. Stay there. We'll stay there. Facing that way. I can do that, right? My turret can turn while I'm moving.
Yeah. You can think you can pivot at once for every move you spent.
Oh, so yeah, okay. So while I'm driving, I can. Cool.
I believe that's the case.
So these guys will come on. Unbuttoned. So it'll come on from this hex here. They're facing in this direction. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 and 13 to stop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 to stop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to stop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to stop. One, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 to stop. And done. Stop the timer.
Like playing bullet chess. So, return douche. One change.
Oh, there was one.
King and cowers. Alrighty. You're fucked. What am I do with you?
It's a pillbox.
Alright. Alright, go right to movement phase. These guys can dismount for 1, 3 into the woods. These guys are going to dismount as well for 1, 2, 3, 4 into the woods. These guys are going to dismount as well. 1.
Do you hear that ticking?
No. One, 2, 3, 4. Bird outside.
Yeah.
You ever on Little Charlie? No, I don't hear it. Tanks.
You're welcome.
That's not what you did there. So he was in motion. He's just gonna go up. Just gonna go up 1 and stop there. This Panther. Start up for 1.
I thought he was in motion. Did you
He
just
was in
take his
motion.
motion?
You're right, he was in motion. Thanks. 1, 3. This guy here is going to start up. And he's going to go where? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This mortar that was in motion. It's gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Well.
6.
Mm-hmm.
And 7.
Yeah, right there is probably a good spot. Shoots.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble here.
Oh yeah, you'll hit the 1 hex. You can probably thread it though if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say it was just the one vineyard.
So I'll attempt to shoot with this here guy here first.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to do this one.
Straight away.
That's the one, I think the one vineyard. So it's a +1.
Mm-hmm.
Terrain effects.
We should have turned before I got there.
16. Oh, I don't think his armor matters.
Well, no, if you hit me, you hit me. I want to turn that way anyways.
16. So it's an 8. I'm no long, so there's no modifier to that, so it's still an 8. And then buttoned up. You're moving, so +2 and 1 hindrance. And you're not at large target, so
nope.
You're you and your Panzer IV. So it's just a 1 line hinge, so it's +3. It's a +3 on an 8, so it's a 5 or less.
5 or less.
5 or less. I'm just seeing if I can fire another game game. Nope. Defensive. Do I put final fire or first fire?
It should be final fire.
And then
I mean, they can't fire you unless you're intensive, so
yeah.
I guess technically the first fire.
This one tank will do the same shot. He will take the same shot. 1, 2, 14. 14 is the same.
5 or less.
Be the same modifiers. Oh, shit. Oh. That's F. Be F. And it'd be this guy, who happens to be E. It's not there yet, but so that's a hit. But no shot, other shot. So we have a 75. 75, which is just a 14, but you're a lightly armored target.
Oh yeah, anything but a 12 base now.
It's I would assume a 1 to your side, right?
Yep, it'd be side shot.
So anything but. So it's just a wreck. This.
And they have a crew survival rate. 2 11s in a row. Good to see. I guess I'm done.
You're not. Did you?
He's gonna stay where he is. I'll probably break him when I move him, so why bother? Yeah, that's it. My move. Do you have any other fire?
Well, you could have done advanced phase for these guys if you want.
Yeah. I'm not even thinking. As I said, I'm not firing all cylinders.
Yeah.
Stay there. Anyhow, your wind change.
No.
It's all the one.
Yep. All right. Prep fires. Let me try to use this guy again to put smoke. See this hex, which I think I should be able to.
Oh yeah, I know you can see the hex.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, Dave.
This hex here? Or...
Yeah. You can see V3 too.
That's the one I want to shoot it into, is V3.
Yeah.
I'm just having a hard time visualizing it, I guess.
No, you're good.
Right. So it's coming from this tank back here. I'm going to use smoke.
Smoke away.
Smoke. So I have a smoke
10 hexes away.
of 8, but did you say 8 hexes?
10 hexes away.
10 hexes away. So it's a 7 anyway. It's smoke. Plus 2, so it goes to 9. I have no other modifiers. I have no hindrances or anything.
Roger that.
All right. So it's just a
8 or less, drop smoke.
8 or less.
Here's your smoke. Fuck. No more smoke though.
Back. Some smoke. B3. This guy did it. I'm sorry, that was F.
That was F, I believe, yeah.
I'll just leave the number 11 ones are the ones that are the new counters.
Yep.
Number 8 will be the old counters.
Got you. Rounder.
Try to put smoke in T2 from tank E. Because I know U3 for sure will be blocked for smoke. So I can't visit over top.
No, you don't touch the hex.
Okay. So it should be the same thing. 10 again. Should be the same thing. I just need an 8 or less. So it doesn't matter. Yes.
Critical.
I'm smoking all
Some critical smoke.
This guy gets...
He's got rates, so you could pop another one if you wanted.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. Mortars, I think, only ones that keep their rate when they fire smoke.
That's right too. Would have been going smoke crazy. That's true, yeah. Alright. Just see if there's any other. So 10K. We'll have to put smoke here if we can. So yeah, that's good. So it's just the +2 hindrances.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it. +2 hindrances.
7 off stat.
10 again. So it's 9 goes to 7, right? 7 or less,
7 less, yeah.
I would believe.
+2 smoke on the hindrance cancel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's just
Yep.
a 7. Oh,
You got smoke.
got smoke and didn't lose it. Didn't lose it. Kind of want to try the smart dischargers.
Mm-hmm.
This is turn 2, right?
You just turn to.
Oh shit. That's it for prep then. That's good. That's all I need, I think.
Moving one day.
One, 2, 3, 4. 5. He's still in motion for a second here.
Yep.
I know this sounds like a stupid question, but I'm pretty sure I can't take any flank shots from his right flank, right?
That's right.
Because it's got to come in.
It's got to come in from this hex point here.
Yeah, so I'll face this way, and then he will stop. Stay unbuttoned. And the next silly thing I'm going to do, so he's stopped. So this guy's going in motion. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he stops.
Roger that.
Or 7, whatever.
Yeah, he's got to move.
I've been waiting to do that all my life.
Stack your tanks.
To stack my tanks behind a wall.
Yeah.
All right. Enough looking at it. All right. That's what I could. All right. Okay, he's gonna move. 2, 3, 4. I'll have to stop. He's going to stop there. This guy. Gonna bypass for 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just stop there.
Gotcha.
Stop there for now. This guy up. So he's gonna start up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be 5. Stop for 6. Let's see this side. That's it. No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to wait until my other tanks are ready to move. That's it. They're all stopped.
All right. I guess we're into
Defensive fire if you have any.
and change. Blow some smoke.
What?
Nope.
No smoke.
So we got no prep again. These guys will assault into the trees. These guys are going to come into these trees here. Actually, they'll bypass the trees 1, 2, and then 3, 4 into here.
You don't want to go here?
I was thinking about it, but no. It's going to charge at your tank with a demo charge.
Like a Monty Python.
Yeah.
Still come.
Still. They're just sitting there chewing. Fuck, I don't want to move. I cannot believe I did that. That's stupid.
Did what?
Put that thing down there.
I thought you were using it to draw fire so you could move your panther at me.
No. Should move the panther at you. But I don't want to move the panther at you because then you'd be taking shots at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for you to come to me. Yeah, I'm not going to move anything else.